If you enjoy the content, I would appreciate you hitting the subscribe button and checking out my socials. Hey, I'm Smirky, and Cloud9 has the best T-side 5v4 conversions out of any top team in 2022, winning 76% of the rounds where they have the man advantage. Now, obviously the man advantage gives you a better chance of winning the round.
You don't say!
As the CTs are spread thin with their defense. Meanwhile, the T-side can just group up and attack a weak point in the defense. So we're going to take a look at rounds where Cloud9 gain the man advantage and how they use it to win the round, so let's begin. But want to get individual training and CS classes for 30 days for 50 cents on your first month?
Affirmative.
Well, thanks to today's sponsor Gosu Academy, you can.
Yes, my friends, yes!
Gosu Academy is the CS school where you can join frequent classes hosted by various pro players and coaches. In these classes, you can submit demos in the Discord to be reviewed and critiqued by the coaches, or join them in theory sessions on a map. And I will also be hosting some of these sessions myself. On top of this, they host weekly scrims where you can jump into a 5v5 with coaches on both teams, helping you during and after the game.
Our enemies tremble.
This entire course is $29 per month, but again, you can try the course for pretty much free for 30 days by using code Smirky at checkout, which equates to 12 classes. Now go on and rank up. Cloud9 generally has two reactions when getting the man advantage. Either they will slow down, move to a bomb site and execute, or explode onto a site. Let's first take a look at them playing slow after getting the 5v4. Cloud9's default typically consists of two players being on the extremities of the map, while there is a pack roaming around hunting for map control. In round 12, when the pack takes the life of ROPS, they will start moving to the B bomb site, while the two players in Inters and Exiles holds for control, making it difficult for FaZe to react to the loss of ROPS. However, Rain does find a slight gap to try and pinch through, but he meets the wolves returning to their den. Now that Cloud9 has a 5v2 man advantage, they can just execute onto the site, overwhelm the CTs with util, and win the round. The next round is also a really good example. Exile's defaulting when suddenly he catches ROPS pushing. Now that Cloud9 has the 5v4 man advantage, we're not going to see any players rush into short to capitalize on the kill or swing out long for heads.
No.
We will see Cloud9 take it slow, wait for a possible reaction, and throw some map control nades to sell their presence while they group up slowly and silently and finish FaZe in this round with a quick uppercut. This pattern is consistently the same throughout the demos I watched. Get the opening kill gaining a 5v4 advantage, perhaps sell a bit of presence in an area, slowly move on to a site and execute once ready. This methodology consistently works out for them as they play the numbers. They don't risk going in for another kill after getting the first. No. They understand the CTs are spread thin with holes in their defense. In this round you're watching, Electronic, the comp player, died on mid, making A vulnerable. Simple not knowing where C9 will pop out, will place his bets on it being B. And Bit, who's trying to piece this together, gets punished by two Cloud9 players waiting for their other players to get onto ramp and execute. Now that they're in position and punish Na'Vi for wanting information, they can execute, forcing a scared SDY to dip. A round where they completely swept the rug under the CT's feet was against Mouse. In this round, they're packed up in mid and Shiro gets the kill onto Torzi. At this point, Nafany shoves the fattest Uno reverse card into the faces of Mouse, as they went straight to B 30 seconds later. This results in Exertion, who had his two B players with him a moment ago, all by himself. I could bore you with a lot more examples of Nafany silently moving his troops around the map after being a map up and executing. But to save you the time, I'll move on. If Cloud9 has the majority of their players near a site, it will be common to see them explode off the man advantage and execute onto the site before the CTs can rotate into position. Round 11. Shush is having a nice old time on the B bomb site, when suddenly, BAM!
Cloud9 slaughtered them.
Cloud9 did 2 boosts, on both sides ready to swarm the B bomb site. As soon as they got that kill, they pushed right in, whereas before, they would usually group up, move silently through the map, then attack. But why did it change? Well, Axel getting the opening onto the B player, who is typically solo, combined with players nearby, ready to do supportive util and lock out B, it was perfectly acceptable to spring off the kill and quickly take the bomb site, making it difficult for a heroic to contest B. We also have a really similar round in round 7, where the Cloud9 players will creep upstairs, and when Shush gets jumped by Axile, they explode onto the site with players in the back doing util, locking out heroic again. And all because they had the opportunity to do it, with players nearby ready to throw util for an execute. Round 23 is a really well called round from Nefany. Cloud9 is aiming to do an apps pop, and they left Shiro on banana where he leaves his mark. Now, is the correct play to rush onto the bomb site since he got 2 kills, right?
No!
Based off Shiro's and the rest of his team's position, if they were to rotate and try to storm onto B, the rotations from the CT side would be there in time to greet them. Since that's the most likely reaction from the A side, Nefany plays the percentages and tells his team to move up, hoping the CT side would bite on the B kills, and they do. Kaden rotates to B, leaving Yabi by himself and is teared apart by Nefany. They get the kills on B, got them to over-rotate and popped out apps. Simple, not overcomplicated, and wrecked them.
Brutal, savage, wrecked.
If done correctly with players nearby, ready to support as you burst your way in after getting the opening kill, this can be savage.
Savage.
The CTs will have no time to react and will either be locked out or caught in the explosion from Cloud9. If you do not have the players nearby to rush onto a bomb site after getting the kill, and the percentages are low, do not go for it. Be like Cloud9. What choices give you the highest chance of success with the least chance of failure? Want to get good at Anubis? I broke down Heroic's perfect A execute that all teams should know if they want to play this map. That video can be found in the description. Apart from that, thanks for watching. See you in a bit.